And men can have mother love too. They have that father love, they have that mother love. So it's interesting, But we have to get to the point where we don't give our power away. So we recognize the divine presence, we begin to act and talk like and walk like we have the divine presence. We recognize that there is power in the spoken word. We become impeccable with our words. What are we saying? How is that coming across? I happen to be a rather blunt person rather than hemming and hawing around. Northerners have a tendency to do that. We from Detroit will say, we don't sugar it. We don't go around telling everybody, hey, y'all come to my house now, and then if you show up, they say, what are you doing here? If we say, come to my house, you come to my house. Or whatever we say, we mean it. So, and that's not the way it is. You know that. And so here it's a little bit different. So I still carry that energy of that saying it the way it is. Never to hurt, never to do any of those things, but to say, hey, black is black and white is white, and that's the color I'm seeing. And so, whatever that happens to be. But you become impeccable with your words. You watch your words. But spend some time every day paying a compliment, looking at something beautiful. I've gotten to the habit of saying now when I drive, oh my God, that's a beautiful house. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that sky is so beautiful. Oh, that sunset is so beautiful. I bring it to my attention because what I focus on expands. What I focus on, I draw to me. If I'm focusing on negative, I'm going to draw the negative to me. If I focus on the positive, I'm drawing the positive to me. So I'm impeccable with my words. We talk about scripting, and I'm going to get to that in a few minutes. But then besides scripting, we also know that we have to visualize. The seat of your imagination is right here. This is your third eye. Now, if you want to practice visualizing, you could oftentimes close your eyes and put your eyes back of your head. You'll start to see color, blue, green, purple. You'll start to see more color. You're literally opening up your third eye area for you to be able to have clearer vision. And when I do intuitive readings and do intuitive work, I just send out, I just see this area and I see a stream of light going out. And when I go out like that, I start to see pictures. I start to see pictures of people and situations and things for myself or for others. And it comes to me a lot. I don't say anything to you. I go along with what's in the norm here. But I know. Somebody else says, I don't know if I like being around you, Joyce. You know something that I know and I don't know what it is. And then sometimes I get caught up in your beautiful aura and I'm looking over your head and somebody will say, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? My friend Mary Crowder used to say that to me all the time. What are you looking at? What are you seeing? Mary, I'm not seeing anything. You're looking. I see you looking. Well, I'm seeing, but I'm not going to say, oh, Loretta, you got a beautiful aura, what you do. But you live in the physical dimension, but you are aware of non-physical energy as well. You're aware. You become aware, you become a knowing, you become sensitive, you become intuitive. And that's all part of it, part of that third eye area. That third eye area has entropy. When we were kids, we used our imagination for everything. Oh my God. I was Superman, I was Superwoman, I was going to be married to Gene Autry, I tell you. I did all kinds of things. I was an acrobatic, and I was in the circus, and I was the head of a club, and I was the president of the United States, and I was everything. But as you get older, you're told, get off of that stuff. Stop that! What are you doing? Imagine. What? Get in the real world. You don't know what the real world is. So you come and you say, okay, I guess that's not my world. This is the real world. Pain. You know, no using imagination. Okay, I'll come to the real world. But every so often you sneak off to the imagination. But as you get older, it atrophies and you don't use it. And you got to go back to using it again. You got to go back to exercising it again. You got to go back to meditating again. You got to go back to expanding again. And it's going to add to who you are and what you're about. So we know that having that vision is vitally, vitally important. We also know that your feelings are a way in which we create. What are you feeling about something? Feeling is so subtle. You could be saying one thing but feeling something else. And in this marvelous little book, it says, you're going to get, this is James Allen, As a Man Thinketh, you're going to get not what you're saying, but what you're feeling. What you're feeling. So you have to start to get to that place where you're feeling good. Now people say, well, isn't that Pollyanna? You know, hey, feel good. Well, I'd rather feel good than feeling bad. And in my feeling good state, I'm in a place that can be in a place of harmony and peace, while other people are discordant. Other people are having their problems. You have to work on you. Nobody else can fix you. You got to fix you. We also recognize this power of scripting. And the power is writing. We're writing, we're scripting. Now, in the Bible, we hear so much about scripting. We hear so much about scripting. The scriptures. What are the scriptures? The scriptures are stories. What are the scriptures? They're motivational, they're inspirational. What you're writing in your scripting book is motivational. It's inspirational. It's your story. It's your story. Who are you? You write your story. This is who I am. And you not who you are, but this is who I am. This is who the God in me and the I am is it wants to express through me. I am. And you start to write, divine right action is working in and through my life to heal me now. Or God is working in and through my life to create the perfect job for me. Or God is working in my life to bring to me the right real estate people, the right people to sell my house, the right people who want to own my house, the right people who have the money to pay for my house. It is no longer my house, it is their house. Stop owning it. Start to write. Write I am, or write divine right action. You know, I'm teaching you these affirmations as we get up and really go at them. Is that helping you? Because it gets to a cadence in your mind where you keep doing this, and we've been doing this quite a lot. I'm not sure whether we'll do it today, but if we do, you'll understand what I mean. Just before we close, we always go through our affirmations.